Hi, it's Brennan. Okay, so here's a song I just wrote today in Paddington Station. When I become king, I will sing, I will sing, I will sing. When I begin to sing, bells will ring, they will ring, they will ring. I just wrote this today. They ring for justice, singing for us. If we best us, they'll adore us. When the world is enormous, we will navigate the mountain right before us. When the general gives the orders, we will not be lost inside the forest. We will send for our horses, and the girls will be tweeting in the chorus. When I'm blogging to the world, there's a swirl with an atomic social curls. This one I wrote in France. I took the channel today under the ocean. You ever done that? No. Okay, so I want to fly away to pretend when I can get away to defend. I will find a way for a good friend. She is my night and day, please, please, don't offend. I will swim away to the deep end. So, just today, I wrote this song. Now, if you put up with that, I've got my, basically, all my science, social science, and there's a fan in the bathroom. It won't turn off, so it's sad. But basically, here we go. Let's just check out some of my notes here. Get it on the old double up so you don't see the shadows. Okay, so here we go. Yes! I'm actually in a chair in the smallest room in the world. I don't know how it gets so small here, but here I am. Okay, so this one, this is Flanders. Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. This is there's no order. It's like all chaos. This is the sad thing. It's all chaos. But okay, so that's probably nothing. This one goes. Oh, I have to cover up the phone number there. This is some stuff very recently, but it's out of order here. But some of this stuff is so this is getting into the deepness here. The fifth element. I wish this was in order. I really did. Now this, if I say the word math, I know it just turns people off. So it's poetry and motion. It's for like a higher sort of intellect and stuff like that. This is if you can see that, if you can study that, it's this is furthering the sort of the completion of the fifth element, which, to keep things sally forth there, it's oh yeah, this is pretty good here. This one this shows WMB Moriarty Brennan Motors Bon, if you will. So we're talking infinity of thinking and feeling. Some of this is my left-handed writing and my right-handed writing. Actually, they did not teach me in California to write with my right hand, which is a sin, okay? Because now I am learning to write right-handed, and some of this is my right-handed writing. And this is the back page of this one. Ah, the fan went off. Whew. My earplug. This is very fascinating. If you take some time here, there's extra stuff here. It's the fifth element, number 5, the 5 car. This is all. I don't know how to send private. I just hope that someone said, "Hey, That's a guy's. He is compassionate. He is a vegetarian, alcohol, not alcohol. This is quite left-handed here. I'm doing the alphabet with my right hand, so I'm it's quite crazy here. And sometimes I'm now this one this is part of the big three-dimensional picture. Trying to quantify. I don't know how it's gonna I know that the infinity in between there is an X, and that just like scares people, but it's for the highest intellect, okay? So yeah, so this is going along with some of those other ones. Somehow there's got to be an order to this. This is just I had the sangria dinner last night. My Uncle Barnard says, "Behave yourself." Okay. So that's just a phone number. It's amazing. I don't even know how to use a phone. When I was a kid, phones were quite easy. So this is just more. I don't know. Some of this is quite old. Some of it's new and old. Here we go. This writing. So you can see my sort of handwriting style that I vary. Whether I'm sitting down or I'm walking and writing, it's really difficult to be walking and writing, but it's inspirational, and you're escaping whatever elements that you need to escape. So that that's the song. That's right. And must be when I become king, I will sing, I will sing, I will sing. I don't know if you guys can see that. So the I Become King, I wrote that in Paddington just this morning. And I Will Fly Away. I was trying to sing a much more deeper song in France because I want to, this is what I have to do. I have to sing. Sing for my lunch. But, and then this is quite fundamental here. The string is getting in the way. This is the fifth element, and how the sine waves are breaking into peaks. So this one with the peaks backwards. This everything is connected. Okay, the 5 car, everything, general happiness, and I still can't understand what they're thinking and feeling, because this is an infinity loop, fundamental social science. Thinking and feeling, oh my God, you are in deep, so you must make a poetry and just and so I wrote a letter. I was having lunch, and someone was with the university in France, where I feel like I just had to run away, I guess. So I wrote this letter. Communications. This is. If you say it, it'll never happen, right? So, but that's why I'm communicating right now, because this makes me a better person. And this is the continuation of that letter on the back page here. And then this is the continuation, and this is my left-handed, right-handed, right. I hope you can see that. It's clear. So. One of the things I do to, excuse me, to, just be normal, feel normal, think normal. Geez, this is like very confusing. But if you saw my last Facebook, feeling normal, thinking general. So you're compassionately thinking general. You're not feeling fanatically about general things, because this is. That's part of the fifth element, that there's so those bunch of my notes there, and yes, I want to sing. I want to sing, not for my lunch, but for humanity. Okay, this is okay. So know, sometimes this camera really shows my blue eyes, but not with this light. So, you see my hotel room? It's I guess it's lonely, I guess. The sun, it was snowing a minute ago. It snowed last night in France, yes. What can I say? Here's my bathroom. Sun is setting, so not that it's clear or anything. But can you guess where I am? University town, of course. Not in London, but beyond. I'm doing this because I want to know if my Uncle Bernard can tell if where I'm at, because he said no YouTube, because say I'm trying to think my French, séminaire, jamais, jamais, or something like that, never, So there was nothing, I'm not a rule breaker, or worse or anything like that. Yeah, and I'm doing the notes, and they said I'm looking skinny, and actually my tightest pants are falling off now. So my other pants, I definitely have to wear a belt or like just tie them up or something like that. But so it's no alcohol. This is I would love to be in the grog shop, back in Santa Cruz or someplace worse, up in north of Flanders or something. But this. It's like, if you got the scar in your hand and you got the crown of thorns back here, you have to play by the rules, I guess, basically. And yeah, so it's tough, I'm gonna go out stalking the streets for a head of lettuce, the big leafy kind, that'll kill my hunger, and pretty soon I will be skinnier than. I'm probably I'm about 190 now. I'm probably just losing weight all the time, which is good because at some point, and I'm going to write this story about how when I was a kid, I went to the emergency room for a tick. Yeah. Now, if anything worse than that, I would not go to the emergency room. Okay, I told you I punched some glass when I was 20 after going to Guatemala. Just the word Guatemala, people talk about Mexico. No, you go to the west coast of Guatemala, and you go in there and have a conversation with a tick there and see if, you should go to the emergency room, because it's all very logical. But, that's just... Literally, my parents, they pulled the tick out and said, "Oh no, the head got stuck in there," and they're clawing at it. If I say that they didn't grow up in California, that they're disgusted, they're disgusted that I did grow up in California. I mean, they think we don't want a schizophrenic world of wars. We don't want the rationale, the cop-out of normalcy, of irresponsibility. What we want is we want dinner, walkers, and I walked with my heavy backpack. So I got rid of my bag and I walked forever today. So, anyways, the song. Yeah, I really just, singing on the street because I'm in a world of silence. No earplugs. And and I want to say something about these dental picks that I use for my teeth. Okay, so you've probably seen these. You've maybe even seen me with one, on my strings, my little my string theory connected to the tooth bone. Well, so anyways, these were the cheap ones. I bought a pack, and I was using, I bite the tip off so it's blunted, and I would use them for cleaning my ears. And then I realized, finally I realized, not in California, you wouldn't realize anything in California, if you had a tick the size of a whatever. But they were causing me to have ear infections. So this is, it's, you know, you have to realize things, and sometimes you don't not realize them until you have a geographic, out of world experience. Okay. Um, yeah. So thank you, and I hope the song is. I want to just like the spirit, flying away, or taking that trans-Siberian sort of express across the snowy lands, and just I can't eat meat, I can't drink alcohol, or hardly even eat any coffee, and like a little bit, or else I'm behaving, I'm saying bad things, I'm behaving, it's not me, it's and I'm trying to be more than me. I'm blessing the conference, shalom, shalom, um, and winter is a good time. And I told you, like, the warmest summer I ever spent was the winter I spent in northern Wisconsin. And I grew up very close to San Francisco. Mark, how deep is that? Mark Twain? It's like Mark Twain is the waves at Steamer's Lane that I would surf, like a bonds, out of control. Not out of control, just going for it. Because I could not get a girlfriend, because what left-handed person with a mother and a father and an older brother and a younger sister who is left-handed and grows up on the west coast of America and looks like me, blue, I do have blue eyes, and when you surf it gets bleached out, so I'm all confused there. But my mustache is blonde. I trimmed it, so that's normalcy in a nutshell. Okay, a vegetarian nutshell. so, so woo. Okay, so it's the waves, the sine waves, and that ball is basically of those pictures. If you saw those pictures, this is the math, the torture math. Okay, why I took math and as a child and flunked English. Okay, I didn't flunk it. I was like Einstein for math. For me, it was English. So I was always writing. It's like, this is not right. Why am I writing in California? I do not. I'm not a Californian. Indígena, yo no soy, toi, merci. Okay, so, and I was been in Germany too for a week. That was good. And you can only say the past, and I started looking at my horoscope and like, oh jeez. So that's just that's different, so whoa, I'm falling over. Oh, okay. So it's just hunger. I've just been walking a long time. On the train all day, and train station blues, and so I hope this goes through. I always hope it. I never know. Okay, so thank you, and please forgive any sort of. There are no magic griffins. They're just crazy Frenchmen. And all is good as long as I am good. I guess this is okay. So thank you, and did I say thank you? I don't know. Did I say that? So seriously, I got the eyebrows. I'm one shot guy. It's all or nothing. Yes, I can play a doctor, both on TV. I could play one like W.H.O, or I could play doctor with a full-grown woman. Okay, okay.
Yes. So and I like everybody. Everybody intelligent is great. Okay.